Hey again, it's wooothebadman and Jabroni Tony with another RPGMaker game to tear apart. Let's start with the store page and just get right in here, huh? Uh,
Yeah.
so this game is a game that we've been hyped about for a while. This Hate Free Heroes. I was kind of thinking of doing something a little out of order here. Do you want to look at the video first as an explanation of why?
Sure.
Whoop, there we go. Look how low the volume is on this too.
Stride if you wanna stride, no hate, no news. Only ballers in the stride with Stride if you wanna stride, no hate, no news. Only ballers in the
I can't take it.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. It was a little shine. Anyway,
So yeah, the game they bothered to record a what I don't even know what genre you'd call this, a song, a theme song.
it's like, yeah, I mean, it's like hip hop, ultra cringy hip hop. But
So
what made it so good was one of the comments is, we'll get to it, but some guy mentioned like finding some whack SoundCloud rapper or Bandcamp, and I was like, that is exactly what it sounds like because hopefuls of like I've heard, I've had like friends and stuff who wanted to be rappers and they send me their SoundCloud and it's like this is so bad. I feel so bad. Like but like and then this song reminds me of my friends like that. So I was like, that's so true. This is like some whack SoundCloud Bandcamp rap. So but
oh man,
anyway,
yeah,
yeah.
we've gotten a chuckle out of that. It's a little unfortunate of a choice. I don't know.
It's an inside meme. It's an inside joke between me and the bad man because anytime I'll just start going shine if you want to shine, and he doesn't. Of course, he knows what I'm talking about, and we start laughing because it's so cringe. But that's what makes it great.
Oh man, yeah, it's pretty great. So anyway, this game's called Hate Free Heroes RPG, and they have all this info in here, which kind of reminds me of like a mobile game or something to have this kind of like RPG. Um, And yeah, what is this game about? It seems to me it's about like like the KGB or CCP secret police, and like anytime there's dissenters of the government, you like beat them up and make them be like, stop being angry. Or at least that's how I look at it. Obviously, they're trying to make it seem like Hate Free Heroes is a modern day role playing game that takes the player into the role of an HFH agent and researcher dedicated to decreasing the rise of agramites in the city. But if you look at the gameplay, your character like walks around and like talks to people. Where's a screenshot here? Yeah, where it's like, you eyeballing me, son. You best keep your wandering eye to yourself, and then you like attack them because they're angry. So I don't know. Seems a little. I think the idea is you're trying to like help toxic people because you have this belief that there's like these monsters inside of you that are causing toxicity, as opposed to like just
Gosh,
human nature. Um, But it does say it's a family-friendly game, so that's why I assume it's like supposed to be like that. Uh, it's like a almost like a after-school special or something. Um,
maybe
I kind of joke about the whole secret police thing because I don't know. That's what the real world like implications mean to me about these people.
yes. There's
Uh,
censorship, violent censorship.
just show up,
So
kicking
yeah,
kicking their door, and then beat them. Stop
are
being
you? Yeah,
angry.
stop being against the government. So yeah, this definitely reminds me of, as you said, like a Saturday morning cartoon, kind of like Captain Planet or something.
Yeah.
Got to stop the evil, but it's like a legitimately very, very evil thing. But I mean, whatever. That's more nitpicky. But
Yeah. I
yeah,
did want to look at these tags here because I noticed like roguelike, roguelike, action RPG.
actually,
These seem like lies, action, because action I would usually expect to be like real time combat, right? Not like a turn based game.
yeah,
And roguelike, or roguelite, I guess. I don't think this game has any roguelike elements in it. Not from
yeah.
what
That's
I've
a
seen.
very specific thing. Like I don't think he mentions that's something you mentioned as like a marketing part. Like you die, and like that's part of the game's mechanic is dying. And I haven't seen him talk about it either at all.
Yeah, so it kind of feels a little bit like disingenuous already. It's like, you're just putting that in the tags for like search results. At least
And
that's my
that could be
expectation.
true. Yes. And that could be true. And that's probably true because now who knows? Maybe it does have those elements
Yeah, we'll have
and
to
we just
see.
don't know.
Well,
But
hopefully we'll
you would
see.
see that in the page. Yeah, I guess we'll read the page soon because you would
Yeah.
think that you would include that because of how big of a marketing tool that is.
So here's another thing to mention. This game costs $15. So
$15.
I'm not willing to spend that much money. So we just went with the demo, which unfortunately is only 15 minutes long, apparently. So
$1 a minute, baby. That's an old collect call.
So we'll have to see how that goes. Maybe we'll replay it once to try to do different things different. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like
That's what I'm thinking.
I
Yeah,
feel
we'll try
like
to milk it.
I feel like we'll probably squeeze everything out of it in an amount of time anyway, so we'll see.
Indeed.
We expect this game to be in early access for at least 6 months. I wanted to just mention this because it's like, well, I guess it has at least been 6 months, so I guess that's true.
Oh, yeah, I mean this. I'm 99%. I mean, I shouldn't say 90. Who knows? But with indie devs, they'll. There's so many indie games that just get lost and forgotten that are permanently early access games. Man, I've seen some. You've seen so many indie games that just the developer maybe thought it was a good idea or whatever, and they just abandon the project because no one gives a crap because the game sucks and they never leave early access. And I don't know. Maybe this guy's still looking at it, but the odds of this being permanent early access are pretty high because, like I said,
Yeah.
it's like if they don't care about the project, like why should you, right? And
Yeah.
they just forget about it. They don't care.
It shows no user reviews, which isn't the best indication of sales necessarily, but usually a game with sales has more than 0 reviews. There are some down here, though, funny enough. 3 reviews. I don't know why Steam decided not to list them. I mean, one of them is received for free. So let's look at the what's included here. Just real quick, just to see if there's anything interesting here.
Sure.
Because we wanted to see if there's anything about roguelikes in here. Join the HFH agency. Complete major missions and research missions to help the agency discover the reason behind the growing rise in aggro. So this is funny. It's called like Aggro City. Like they live in Aggro City.
Yeah.
You come in here to attack the aggro, but it's like that's their life. What are you doing?
Leave them alone. Let them hate on each other.
Journey through the city of Newsport. Oh, it's not Aggro City. Okay.
Oh.
And find faithful agents that will join your cause and as you begin to unravel the mystery behind the Agromite influx. Okay. Your main character is known as the Professor, a former doctor and scientist, now metaphysician and researcher for the HFH. The Professor is rumored to be the one who discovered the existence of an altered reality, which the agency's research is now currently based on. That's kind of weird. Your character is the one who first discovered this stuff, and it's been so long after he discovered it, they built a whole agency around it, and now he's like, I'm going to be a field agent. Like,
Oh yeah.
that's kind of awkward.
That makes no sense.
when
Yeah.
in the history of ever has that been a thing? You think he would, or at least have a higher rank than just Jabroni agent?
Yep.
He
Would
decided
be employee number 1.
he decided to leave his former professions in order to help discover the source of the growing rise in aggro within the dream world. Okay. Yeah, I should be looking
Yeah.
for features here. Explore the large city of Newsport, major missions and research missions to complete upgradable gear slots. Yeah, none of this sounds like a roguelike or roguelite.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it seems like a lie so far. So I guess we'll look at these reviews. I think this negative review might have had something interesting in it. Let's see. I would like to enjoy this game, but it feels very amateurish. First of all, a lot of default assets in pair with 3D mod does not match up, simply because these assets made with the 2D in mind look like paper cutout with this mod. Second thing, the one that irritates you right from the launch of the game is the theme song. This low-tier rap-esque song, sound dreadful, straight like first tune from a aspiring SoundCloud rapper. Which, not insulting those, sound just bad. Third thing that punched me right when I started a game, and also the point of giving this game the score instead of other, without even trying to get deeper into the game, was abysmal amount of default RPGMaker assets this game is having.
So this is, I truly wonder, we've talked about this before, but I truly wonder how much RPGMaker guys don't realize how obviously bad what is it, RGP or base assets are. Like, I wonder in their head if they're like, oh, it's like, yeah, I know it's not the greatest thing, but like, it's, it's passable. It's like, no, it's the total sign of an amateur. It just totally shows not a real project. I may be being a little harsh, but
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't think they know that. I don't think people realize that when they're making this stuff.
I think you need to think about that, especially when it's a $15 game. Like, you think about like
Yes,
other games maybe with other
15.
engines. Like, they're usually not leaving any kind of default assets in there. They try to make their own stuff,
Yep.
try to do their own thing, or at least buy stock assets and try to make something new out of it. Don't just
Yep.
use what's just in there don't just leave all this default crap lying around.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah. And yeah, for $15.
$15.
My gosh.
This is $5 more expensive than Undertale. Like,
Yeah, that's insanity.
yeah, this is such a high price. We'll see more of this. I have this theory that this dev is one of those people who maybe overvalues their like product and is overprotective. I think you
Yep.
know the type of person that is if you've ever met people like that.
Yep.
We'll see more of that. You'll see what I mean by that shortly when we open the game.
Yeah, I believe you. It's crazy. Just absolutely no awareness. I get as a new person, you're not always sure, but like, do some goddamn research. I mean, this is insane how overvalued this game is. Just $15 for literally like barely any effort, and just base assets. The second you use base assets, like just know you have a target on your, like in terms of
Yeah.
like respect, right? Like lack of respect. It just looks bad, and then. Here we go. Look at that first. I didn't even see this thread. Why is this game $15?
Yeah.
So,
The store page really tells me nothing. A story in that probably 3 to 4 hour game, kind of pricey for a game that's probably short. I guess he updated it since then to increase the gameplay time, but hey, free heroes, yet all the characters are white. I think that's everything we can kind of say about this page. I don't know if I remember anything else.
sure.
So let's just jump into this. So I want to restart this program real quick so that you can see this splash screen that comes up. Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow, the cringe.
Yeah. And that's why I couldn't edit the save files, because he actually bothered to encrypt it. And the 15-minute timer. So all those things kind of paint this picture of this guy who's just like, no, my biggest problem is going to be people stealing my game.
It's the like I've had friends who write novel, like, or want to write a novel, and their number one concern is like, well, what if someone steals? Like, I can't have beta readers because someone might steal my idea. It's like, you're not anyone. You're nothing. Don't. Why are you? And that's what this guy's doing. It's like, oh, he really wants his $15, man. Like,
Yeah.
dude, I don't pirate my game. It's like, who the fuck are you?
No one's gonna pirate your game.
Yeah,
people have to
seriously.
want your game first.
Seriously.
So yeah, this game has a very minimal option screen. So the game promises 3D art. I'm gonna turn this on.
But the same base options. I remember seeing from
In the
down
same
the
base.
title.
Well, they do have this at least. So at
Yep,
least I can turn
keyboard,
on.
I'll give him that.
At least I can turn on WAS movement, which is nice.
Hey, that's already worth, I don't know, $1, I guess. We're moving up. Moving
on up. This fucking song. So yeah, we didn't mention this art. This art's pretty decent. These characters. Nice anime. They're all custom as far as I know. So he spent some money on this game.
Hey.
So yeah, I guess we have. Man, I'm hesitating to start because I know the 15-minute timer means I have to like rush when I play the game.
Okay.
So it's
sure.
it's like tough. Oh my god.
We won't talk that much. We'll just watch.
I guess I just wanted to mention up front the 3D thing. I can't seem to get the 3D to work. I don't know if that's only available if you actually buy the game. I assume.
Oh, I was gonna say that's like the selling. That's the selling feature,
which is such an awkward thing. It's the selling feature, and it's not in the demo. And it's like I assume it's another protective thing because he's like, oh, you need a better computer to play the 3D mode. Like this game this 3D mod is not that demanding. The problem is you didn't optimize it. Like, I remember catching a stream of this guy playing his own game, and on his machine it was lagging. So like, you just didn't optimize the game. Like, that's always like any game engine's going to allow you to do that if you just like have too many events running, have too big of a map in this case. Because the 3D mod is not intelligent. It's not like John Carmack came by and made an efficient game engine. It's like all software. As far as I know, it doesn't use the GPU properly. It just does software rendering, which is not great. I mean, it's a cool plugin, but it's a free plugin, and like, you know, there are going to be issues with it, and that's the problem with any plugin. They're always going to have not great optimization because they're made by part-timers, or not part-timers, but hobbyists. And it's up to you to implement it and make sure it doesn't break your game and make it terrible.
Yep.
And
so that's asking a lot for an RPGMaker dev.
Yeah.
Actually asking for $15.
Asking for $15. And as far as I know, he just needed to make his map smaller and not have as many events running at once.
Yeah.
He's like, no, my vision.
My vision.
Oh, the song ended. All right.
This game that so many people will pay.
So many people will pay $15 for this because I put a 3D mod in. And then we can't even see the 3D mod.
Don't pirate it, okay? Don't pirate it, man. Okay, dude. Like I was going to, okay.
Yeah. All right, so let's get into this then. All right. This is really interesting screen right away. The 15-minute timer hasn't started yet. This is supposed to be a tutorial. I kind of tested this game a little bit to make sure it'd run, and I was trying to figure out how to get the 3D to work. But I couldn't figure it out, so I assume it's not available in the demo. But here she's explaining the whole 15-minute thing, which is insane. Like, how much of the game we're even going to see in that amount of time.
I can't let people enjoy. They have to pay for it. My vision. I can't risk. I can't risk it. This game is too important. It's too good. People will want to pirate it because it's so good. Ridiculous.
Yeah, but what's weird here is he's got this like default assets. Like, I don't know what this room is, and like this default music. I don't know why he wanted this to be the first experience. And look at this tutorial that he gives us.
Yeah.
You'll need to know how to pull up your main menu and exit screens you no longer want to view. To exit a screen or to pull up the main menu, simply press Escape for PC users. I mean, that should be for keyboard users because there's no console version of this game, but sure.
I was going to say, yeah, there's no...
I mean, I guess maybe you could play this on a phone. I don't know. I'll bring up the main menu. Once the menu comes up, simply press Escape to exit the screen. And...
Professor.
That's it. You completed the basic tutorial. Now you will be directed to the agency. Like, how is that a tutorial? Why? That's it?
Use the menu.
So anyway, the 15-minute timer started, so I got to rush.
Go.
Looks like you're logged into our system as Professor. Give me a second while I access your employment information. Professor, yeah, you already know him. Living in your city.
Go.
Yeah,
don't skip completely. You can just, as you read it, whatever you see, anything, notice anything, but just go for it.
Oh god, this is okay. So Agramites, yeah, you gotta attack them. They're bad. In altered reality called Dream World, these yeah. Crazy, isn't it? I'm task investigating the source of these Agramites while assisting us in finding better ways to stop them. Oh god, I didn't realize this.
The timer goes as you're reading dialogues.
Yeah, it's up there on the right. It's like
I don't want to read it.
Yeah. Yeah. Stuff. Interface will activate. Just clean it. Okay, yeah, cool. Another name you'd like to be called by? Yes. Here's a typo. You spelled professor wrong. Change your name. What am I calling myself here? Oh, I can't.
Professor.
Oh, I can't. I was pressing delete. There's a plugin for being able to type, but because he doesn't have that plugin, I have to type using this, which is insane. There's literally a keyboard in front of me. I was thinking about calling him like Fashy, because I don't know.
But spell out KGB like KAYGEE.
Oh, well, I have very limited letters, so I might just have to give him an acronym name.
KGB CCP.
Yeah. Be sure to speak to our other agents concerning missions and other opportunities. You're now an official agent, and there's the default.
Wait, aren't you? But you're the one who made the organization, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what it said.
Are you now officially an agent? You made the place.
Yeah.
You made it.
Oops.
I made you.
I'm wasting precious seconds missing
Oh
things.
no. Go, 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 go.
Yeah, I need a mission. Give me a mission. Okay, what's my mission? Recruit this person. So that's another thing I was kind of noticing, is that it seems like all the additional characters are like hot babes. So
Yeah.
I was kind of like, did he get confused to make a harem game? This is another one of those cases of like, I think this is him zooming out because I think I can see the grid here.
Can you see yourself moving on it?
No. This is. I'm sure
okay.
this is a still image. But yeah, he zoomed out in the editor and took a screenshot. You know, you should probably just get like a
Take those.
plugin that allows you to zoom out the camera. So get into the actual game, turn on transparency so your character's not in, zoom out the camera, take a screenshot. That's one way you can do that. Timer's running, so I have to talk fast. Go northwest of the city. You'll spot a place mark arrow next to the building's entrance. Find Paris. Okay, cool. Yes. Okay. What is this though? Greetings, KGB.
Thanks.
Oh, okay. So this is like turn-ins and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the hell this means. Board ranking? I don't know if this is actually. I guess this is in game. I thought this was like. Okay, I don't have time. I don't have time to explore. I'm gonna assume that I have to go. Well, here's the thing I tested, which is this happens. This guy's like,
Hey,
you're deaf or
you
something?
deaf?
You spelled
You spelled
deaf
it
wrong.
Yeah.
You're new here, ain't you? Yes, I'm new here. So I thought you look like a rookie.
What? You made the company.
You trying to hit these mean streets with all the aggro out there? You ready for all that heat? Yeah, I'm ready. So you think you're hot stuff? You ain't seen nothing yet.
Jesus.
So basically, this is going to be a tutorial. I'm just going to skip this dialogue. It's like you can't just leave. You have to fucking...
Oh my gosh.
I'll give you a fresh on the basics, so listens up. Yeah, use skills. So this is a cool tutorial because it's like... Oh, whoops, I'm clicking in other windows. Because it takes forever to freaking defeat this guy. Oh my god, alright. Just a default attack, I guess. Miss! Oh no.
Gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. Heal yourself. No. I don't need to do that. Look how much health I have, you idiot. So yeah, he uses TP. Oh, he's doing this tutorial a little bit. And it really seems like you just use TP at all times. Like, I guess I should read what this guy's skills are. The problem is I don't have time to stop.
Nope. We totally.
Oh, that's an MP thing. Okay. Cool. Well, now I have like infinite. This is something I was noticing. I don't know what's going on. I have like infinite TP now. Oh, I didn't press down. Stop hating you folks here. Is this funny to you? This ain't no joke. I guess being nice or mean is uncalled for.
I'd say a lot of. Is this just the equilibrium? No emotions at all. He's a sense offender.
Yeah, that's the perfect example of this whole fascist like storyline.
Yep.
Some friends would be nice. Yes.
Ooh, here we go. Get some allies. Get some more turns.
Yeah. I mean, this guy takes like 90 turns to kill me, so like, I have all the time in the world. What? Yeah,
Don't use it.
Yeah, I don't need to. I got this, and it costs MP, which only 10, and I have a shitload, and it heals me almost to full. So like, all right, cool. Here we are. We've already lost 5 minutes trying to get through this tutorial. Please stop talking to me. Okay, I guess I'll save. Wouldn't want to lose my progress here. Oh, whoops. Let me out! Oh yeah. Oh, I missed it. You can run in front of the
city.
You can run in front of the cars and they don't hurt you.
Oof.
Oh, this person wants to fight me, but I need more teammates. Clown. So here's one of the things they put time and effort into, which is that you can click on this like menu up here. Where am I though?
Oh, there's to the up left. Is that there's an arrow pointing down?
Yeah, but where am I in relation to this?
Oh, that's where you're supposed to go, not where you are.
Run away!
Oh, well, know where I am.
I'm facing a child.
Just kidding.
Oh no!
It's another. Is that an Agramite?
Yeah.
It's just a. I mean, I guess it's not RTP.
Yeah.
Give
So
it that, I guess.
wow, I really need more teammates or something. This is like wasting my time here.
My ass kicked.
When he misses, I don't get TP.
Uh-oh. No Technic points.
Oh, wait, that move builds TP, but it costs TP? Am I understanding this right? That's weird. Interesting. Wow, yeah. Interesting. Alright, so I don't know why it costs TP. That makes no sense. They should have a great day now. Just beat him. Okay, make peace sign. Oh no! I'm gonna die!
Oh no. 3 mans?
Thankfully, it seems to be standard turn-based, so I just immediately act, I think. So I don't have to worry about casting something and then being like, well, it didn't happen. There's freaking 3 of them, though.
Oh, my, it takes long. Oh my god, did like no damage.
I have so little time. Wow. Oh, these guys have less health. Okay, good. Something.
Some thought process.
So because this move is... Well, I have infinite TP at this point, so there's no reason to use the other attack now. It's not really resource management, huh? Didn't really think this through.
Just go.
You can just always use the best attack. Like, after the first turn, pretty much. Okay. Yeah, they should have a good day now, because they're dead. Don't want to waste turns in combat. Okay, so where is this person? Oh, I'm at the top of the screen? Okay, so where... No. Minimap? Oh, can I actually see... Okay, so what is what? Where's this... You'd think... Uh-oh. Car!
Yeah. You run as fast as it.
Yeah. So it's not really... Why can't I go this way? What? Okay, that's... Oh no. Is this parallax mapping? No, it can't be.
Oh, you're going on top of it? Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out where this arrow is in relation to these other things.
You're in Chinatown.
Yeah. So what building is which? Like... So it should be this... Oh, there it is. It appears on the screen. Run! Whew, okay, so...
Running out of time.
Why am I so slow all of a sudden? What is this? Okay, I guess I have to turn off the
travel
minimap because I
speed.
can't see. Oh my god, yeah, I'm not even going to recruit this person. Kind? Okay, cool. Hooray! He's dead. You got them to submit to you without having to fight them, so as soon as you handcuff them, you just knock them out. Oh my god. There's no way. There's no way. My movement speed has been nerfed.
Get out of here. You're still solo.
Oh my god. Alright. So this is it. This is going to be the end of the game here.
Yep. Run out of time. I'd say we'll give it another run, but you just go as fast as you can. Just fucking skip everything.
Yeah, hold the spacebar down.
Yep. No reading, nothing. Just try to get as fast. Yeah. See what happens.
They should have a great day now that they're unconscious. Oh my god, I pressed up, but it's... I don't trust fools in costumes.
What's your random ass encounter?
How do I level up my charisma?
Your Riz. Your Riz. Gotta up your Riz.
Whoop. Okay. Technique. Oh, I don't have this. So I don't have enough TP to use this move that gives me TP.
Oof.
That's like what? Okay, I still can't, but at least I can use this.
You're
What is
raised.
what is this game system? What is Riz? I don't know this.
It's the modern. It's charisma.
Oh.
It's like a slang on the kids use it. It's like what is it? Zoomer talk.
Oh, really?
Ain't got no riz yet. Your charisma.
I actually think of it as like cha. Usually in old games when they have to abbreviate, it's cha.
Yep.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh.
1 minute left. Can we do the first mission of gain a teammate? I
Asking a lot.
there's no way. I don't think I can flee past the first attempt, right? No, I can't.
I guess not.
Oh yeah, 10 seconds left. Cool. Cool. Good demo. I really got a sense of the game. You wouldn't want me to rip you off
Nope.
by playing too much of this game for free.
Gosh, don't.
What is happening?
It's a really big deal.
Oh my god, it's opening in a new
it just
window.
closes the game. Oh.
No, it opened this new window. And
Say please buy the game. Is it playing the music?
yeah. So,
So we're gonna go fast this time.
try it again. Gonna go fast. I mean, this part doesn't count, but we don't need to see this anyway. Okay, you need to give me my mission. This stinger keeps playing. Whoops. Please, I want to get out. Please. Oh, right, I have to... Oh, no, you can't skip this. You made a 15-minute demo, and you're wasting like 5 minutes of my time with this enemy that has so much health. Man, it's funny that I was just thinking that like this seems to be a real fight. So I'm pretty sure if I die, maybe that's what we'll do in the third one, is try to die to this guy.
Oh, yeah.
See what happens.
Sure.
Just sit there. Okay. Gotta run. Gotta run. Gotta avoid everything. Somehow.
Go, go.
Oh, there it is. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good now. Alright. Like, yeah, they slow your movement down in here. So, I don't know what the point of this is. Like, now I literally basically can't avoid these people.
Excellent.
Like, you have on-screen encounters, but I can't avoid them.
Huh.
Oh my god, this is so challenging. Can you do something in this game before the timer runs out?
Faster.
What am I getting for these items anyway? I just want to see if it's equipment real quick. Knuckles! Yeah, see, I'm punching people.
Oh.
I'm beating them with my fists.
Go.
Okay, I just pressed optimize.
Wait. Actually, when you open the options, I think it stops the clock. So maybe.
Oh,
It
this
does,
screen?
it does,
Oh,
you're okay.
okay, cool.
Or the your inventory.
Or does it?
Okay,
Let's
you
see
can
if I... Four?
Yeah,
Okay.
1140. Yeah.
Let's look at these skills. An electric zap that hits 2 random enemies. Alright. Deals lightning damage to one enemy within 30% chance to blind them. Really? Is that what that is? So again, we have all this room not being used. It's kind of funny to me that people aren't noticing this. Like, playtest your game. Like, I don't understand.
Yep.
Like, the RPGMaker lets you keep typing. You can just type longer. I know it's inconvenient because the window is too small for how much you're typing, but you can type more and fit this like this. There's no plugins or anything needed to do that. Restores HP to yourself, 50% of health. Oh, okay. Cures a lot of things. It says self-cure, though. How do I cure my own paralysis? Doesn't make sense.
Oh.
Or stun. Or sleep. What? Weird. Alright. I'm not sure how you're able to use skills if you can't move, but also paralysis is spelled wrong. But hopefully we don't run into any of that. Alright. Let's keep going. Oh my god. Yeah, look at that! She aggroed from the other side of the wall. Oh, it worked. Why did that take 2 lines? I'm happy for these people that are trapped in these rooms, because they can't get to me. They can't open doors. I mean, I think this is like probably Yanfly's threat plugin thing, which has some shortcomings. I didn't get too far with it because I discovered It caused optimization problems with other plugins, so I had to not use it. Oh, hey, I leveled up. But yeah, so I had to develop my own kind of aggro system. That's a little awkward and time-consuming. Justice Call. I mean, shock therapy. Like, think about what we're saying here. I think this is a fascist game.
Yeah, these are pretty not very ethical.
Yeah, they haven't used any kind of like narrative. Oh my god, no. They haven't used any kind of like narrative tools to make it seem like I'm not just beating people and I'm giving them shock therapy. Like, maybe this person hasn't done their homework, but it's not exactly humane. Oh, that's her right there. Oh no, it didn't work. Guess I'll have to use police brutality. Oh my god. Okay, well, I guess it's a good thing I saved. How funny if this is actually a difficult fight and I didn't heal up. Like, this is supposed to be like a kid's game, right? Maybe?
Really in theme, not in fairness. Like the old school. Remember, I mean, the funny old school Nintendo games that had no like game balance. They're just, but you know, that was also like 30 years ago, so things have changed and shouldn't be done like that anymore.
And you shouldn't be like, you don't have like a publisher breathing down your neck being like, hey, get this game out the door in like, 3 months or something. Like, if you're a hobbyist, just take your time.
That's true.
You don't have a deadline.
The hobbyists will never finish, so.
Yeah, that's the other problem.
Early access forever, just like this game.
Early access forever. I really think that early access is a bad idea for RPGMaker games.
Because what's the point, right?
Yeah, what's the point? Like,
Yeah.
It's like RPGMaker games are already like have so little to like.
So little, yeah. There's just bare bones already.
So it's like, what are you gonna get if you get the early access? You're gonna get like, oh my god, I have to use this. You're gonna get nothing.
That's not what these developers think. They don't think how little it's worth. My game's worth it enough to do early access. Like, no, it's not. This game is garbage, and it's not worth. Yeah, it's just this game is not worth nearly enough to ever. But they don't see it that way. So
it's early access, so it's fine.
Yeah, like the intent, they think it's going to change so much on release. It's like, no, even if this is early access, even if you add some stuff, this game is going to be like this on release. I know it is. There's no way this product's going to be that different at this point. It's just impossible. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. So. You must be the new agent, Professor. Okay, there should be a comma here. And so this is one of those games that does this, where they just put the portrait down there again. I mean, he doesn't have names on here, so you can't tell who's talking, I guess, unless you see the picture.
Yeah.
Yes, Paris, I am Professor. I was sent by the agency to find you. Yeah, what are you doing in this, like, room of chaos, just sitting here? As you may already be aware of, there has been an increase in aggro in the city. I've been researching its source. Oh, hey, you got the "it's" right. The aggramites are growing in uncontrollable numbers, and the citizens are turning from agitated to angry. Just gonna have to beat them. Just beat them into submission. Stop being upset. Soon there will be acts of hostility if something. Oh, that's right. The timer doesn't pause during the cutscenes.
Go. Yeah, that's
okay. Yeah. This is dumb plot. Look how many words there are. Oh, it teleported us back. That's nice. All right, so I can at least pause doing this. Justifier. Justifier. I love the name of this.
Yeah.
Like, the violence was justified.
Yeah.
It's the Justifier.
Necessary force. That's gonna be one of the moves. Necessary force.
Stop resisting.
Stop resisting.
She has no skills.
Stop
She sucks.
Stop hitting yourself.
Oh man. He has brass knuckles. I can't get over that. She also has brass knuckles. What is this?
She had story there on her equipment page. She had a story.
Oh. After losing her brother to an attempted robbery, Paris dedicated her life to the HFH organization.
Skills section.
I love this class, Hate Hunter. That's
yep.
Sounds so intense.
Hate Hunter.
Meanwhile, this guy is still a metaphysician. He's like, nah, I'm just doing this field work part-time. A doctor and scientist, the professor is now a dedicated researcher for the HFH. I mean, it seems like he's a police officer.
Yes, a corrupt one at that.
What do you got for me? Before you head back out into the big city, you need to know what your next major mission is. Always come back here. Yeah. Okay, that's very bright.
NSP picture.
Yeah, of armor? Like, what am I looking at? Oh, find and recruit another person. Okay. Oh, he is a dude. Okay. Oh, he's in
Full harem.
that building there. Yeah, he's got a mixed harem. He's a he's a modern guy, I guess. I don't know.
Yes.
So maybe it's not all girls. I guess I was wrong. All right, so let's see if we can find this building and get this guy. I highly doubt it. Why is this person's in a bunny costume? And it's raining outside. Oh, it's right here. Oh, there's a guy in front of it. I gotta juke him out. I don't know if I can. I can't get around this freaking light post.
Aw.
Oh no, it didn't work. Guess I have to use lethal force. Justifier.
So I guess the person is a person, but then they're actually agramites, or are you fighting the agramites in their body? Like
I think they're like in their brain. I can't do anything. Oh no. Yeah, it's like I think that's the idea, but I mean, if my weapons are brass knuckles and electricity, so does she also? Oh my god, she does so much more damage than this guy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the idea is here. Like, they needed to spend some more time thinking about like, what do you call it? Narrative reasoning.
Is this, by the way, is this background based art? I assume it is.
It might be. I'm not sure.
Look how small your characters are.
Yeah, that's always
So
a
ridiculous.
common thing. The chibi
RTP,
sprites.
yeah. Ugh, God.
Yeah, maybe.
People are the size of most people's.
Hey, look how much damage she does. Man, God.
She's a hate hunter, baby.
Hate hunter.
Hate she's hunting.
She's so good at beating the hate out of people. Oh, this room is a sci-fi room, I guess. Go find a high chair and nibble on some animal crackers, you newbie. Offer him some gummy bears. Oh no, it didn't work.
Did you have gummy bears to offer? What are all these people?
I'm sure. I don't think I did, so.
Now you're in a giant server room.
Yeah, I'm in a server room, I guess. I guess that guy was like a techie or something, so he's in a server room. Listen, it's cyberpunk.
Yep. You can tell because he's in a server.
This lady has this, even though she can't use anything in it yet. Ooh. Man, she's so good. This guy's a jabroni. Oh, whoops. He has like 1 hit point left. Come on. Oh no, the timer doesn't pause during the screen. I wanted to take a drink.
Oh no, you fool.
Jesus Christ. I totally skipped all of these because of the timer. What are these things? Wait, we can pause when we do this, right? All right, so we got. Oh, there's like lyrics.
Oh, you hear music, but I can barely hear it.
Yeah. This rare drink revives one fallen ally. Sprite plasma. Oh, I guess this is a turn-in. So it's cool that he has the icons. These all seem like they're new, I think. Or it might be an asset pack he bought from somewhere, judging by the fact that this looks like a generic RPG thing.
I was gonna say that's I was like, well, custom art, but like I doubt it. I mean, it's not RTP, I'll give it. But having that like old school pixely art when your game is about a bunch of anime art, that's kind of.
Well, I think I was more talking about like it's not cyberpunk. It's looks like a potion. Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
Oh my god. 250 coins,
2 minutes,
and we get to rob people. Uh-oh, that's the wrong way. Okay, so at least now I know what to... Oh, no. I'm going to have to fight both of these people. Because they can keep...
Was Try to Reason ever work?
Yeah, it's worked a few times.
Like, it has, okay.
That's why I was saying, like, how do I up my charisma to get it to work more?
Oh, that's right. Okay.
But...
It's a little damn.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, sorry, you're saying you have to fight both of them? You gotta fight 2.
Well, yeah, as soon as this fight is over, the other one's going to walk into me because... She can't heal herself, can she?
Oh, yeah, seriously, she does so much more damage. It's so crazy.
Oops, I keep doing that. And she can't choose who to target, which is unfortunate. But this guy's technique is going to be to... Oh, maybe I should buff her. Oh, man. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, this only heals yourself. How do I heal her?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, I was going to use his turn to do that because he sucks. All allies attack? Okay, we need to be smarter about strategy.
Hurry up, you got a minute left.
Oh, God. I was not optimal with my strategies. No, stop attacking her. Oh, she's dead.
All right,
well, we lose. We lose. We have a minute left anyway, so I don't think it really matters.
Yep.
Wow. I mean, think about what would have happened here. I would have just had to, like, grind, probably.
Yes. Just like I was going to say, another thing, another RPG Maker game where not much sense of, like, where the player is, where they expect the player to go, so there's no sense of, like, game balance progression. It's just, like, you either are, everything's too easy, or everything is required to grind to defeat. Because there isn't enough mechanical skill in these games to, like, outplay, you know, bad pacing, right? Or bad scaling.
I mean, he should have had some idea, because you assume that the person's going to go to the desk and pick up that mission and then pick up the next mission.
I guess.
So you could,
I guess this is a little more. Yeah.
So you could assume that, like, this fight. What's going to happen if the timer... Oh, wow. Oh, I win, apparently.
Oh, it just ends the fight.
Yeah.
Hi, Professor 2F.
Hi, Professor. It seems like you're trying to steal this game, trying to play it for longer than you're allowed to. You thief.
How dare you?
How dare you try to enjoy this game I made? Oh, man. All right, so I'm just gonna die to this person. See what happens, because I'm curious. But yeah, 15 minutes. Not enough time. Not enough time. Oh, I have to... okay. So
let people play his masterpiece.
Oh, but how good is guard? I guess we'll see. Oh, it's so fast that it doesn't use my turn? What is happening? I guess that's something we didn't have a chance... We haven't had a chance to bring up yet because we haven't played a demo, but... You know, when you make a demo, you should probably be putting your best foot forward. Oh, you actually game over. Wow.
Like his arms folded. I'm happy. I lost.
I love that this guy's... I mean, his job is security guard, it said. He's just like...
Yeah, he just kills new recruits.
All right, here you go, recruit. Train. He's like, well, I guess another new recruit died.
Yeah, not my problem.
I guess that just is another thing reinforcing the fascist angle on this. Where it's just like... You know, it's like the CCP. It's like, we got plenty of people. Just throw them into the battle. Like, not worried about human life here.
Not at all. Ooh, yes, the theme song.
Oh my god. But yeah, when you make your demo, yeah, put your best foot forward. I don't know what he was thinking with this. How much of the game am I supposed to really get out of 15 minutes? Did he really think that 15 minutes was enough time?
It's got to be that just arrogance of, like, my game is so special that I can't let people get more than 15 minutes because that's more than enough to see my genius, you know? That's what it is. I mean, it's... What else, you know, doesn't realize it's just another RPG Maker game.
All right, so now it's time to score this thing, which, you know, it's kind of unfortunate that we only had 15-minute demo to go off of, but, I mean, I think this is an important lesson for devs out there. It's like, you got to put something out there that makes a good impression. Like you're losing a sale here, basically, based on this demo that we've played. You know, it's not our fault.
It's so restrictive? I mean, I know why it's restricted, right? Like the dev, as it's shown from like the intro of the note copying, it's this guy's just so scared of like people, you know, stealing his genius, and it's like your game is just the same old crap, man. Like, sorry, it is, and this guy has no idea, and so now people don't even want to like. Yeah, I don't feel the need to, and we'll go over the price later, but
Yeah, it was very frustrating to play the game like that in 15 minutes. Like, it needed to be like an hour, I would say. I mean, obviously our show is an hour, so that would have worked for us the best. But I mean, think about this from like a gameplay standpoint. As a player, like how many? I don't know. I guess I'm old enough to remember shareware and like the original Doom gave you the entire first episode for free. Like that's how you build an impression. Is you have a good ass game and you can give people a chunk of it and be like, guess what? You only played 1/3 of the game. Like, and they're like, wow, I want to play more of this.
yeah, versus this being, hey, 15 minutes won't show anyone. Yeah, and you show what everyone the most basic garbage of the stigma of this genre, and you expect people to care. Like,
Yeah.
it's a complete.
All I got was talking to people who were just explaining the basics of this universe of like, okay, you got to fight the Agramites, which took, tons and
Yep.
tons of dialogue to explain. And then I just constantly got attacked. I couldn't even do the mission. Like, I mean, I
Yep.
guess that's the whole game. It's just fighting. So, I guess we'll talk about the scoring. We now have mapping because,
due to popular demand.
popular demand. I mean, one person at least requested it.
I'll take it. Hey, I was thinking about it. That's what.
But,
That's what put it over the edge.
I was mentioning to you that every time we do this, I have to explain why there's no mapping. So I'm just like, just put map. I guess I'll just put mapping in there. Why keep doing that? But yeah. Otherwise, I think this is a good number of checks to have on here. I don't think it'll grow past
we can always
this.
add more if we decide to, but I think this is good for now. More than enough.
Yeah, and I have a little reminder here that it's out of 10. So,
Yes.
all right. So gameplay. Gameplay was pretty basic, incredibly basic. I didn't really think the resource management was well thought out at all. What am I thinking here? Maybe like a 2 or a 1?
Do you have a baseline for like generic RPG Maker games?
Well, that's the
That should
thing.
be like a 2,
I mean, if they don't change the default skills, I'm going to give them a 0.
which is what about? Yeah,
I mean,
agree with that.
right, that's right. They did use the same ones. They just changed the mana values. I think that's all they did. So yeah, if you actually at least change the skills, I guess you get a 1 or maybe a 0.5.
Sure, I think that's fair.
In this, he kind of tried to do like a resource management thing with the TP, so I guess that kind of gives him a little bit of credit. It doesn't really work in practice.
But actually has TP though.
And I kind of got an idea that maybe the characters are different because the girl did so much more damage and she had different moves, so it's something, I guess. So I guess, I don't know, 1.5, 2?
I'm saying no higher than a 2. I guess I'll leave this to you because you know what base. I don't remember Battlegrounds base that well.
Yeah.
But I would say, yeah, if you've changed it at all, it's up to at most a 2.
I'm going to say 1.5 because I was just thinking about how, like, in a game that's going to be all combat all the time, there's just so many enemies and all of them have so much health. Like, it's not enjoyable.
It gets boring really fast. Yeah, it gets super. It's just grind tedious. That's exactly it. It's just you can already tell by the little we played that the game is going to be just grinding. Nothing else.
And there's a lot of like turn-ins and stuff and like upgrades, but like it's all just in the service of just beating up helpless citizens. So anyway, segueing into that to narrative. I mean, it was definitely funny to like make fun of the whole fascist point of it, but like, I don't know.
That wasn't the game itself. We made that.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that was their idea. I mean, they did have brass knuckles, which is an interesting piece of equipment for someone who's supposed to be like talking to people to like try to calm them down. Like, why do you just gonna? Oh man.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Sort of. What is it? There's the meme. The not meme. It's the tongue-in-cheek sword point diplomacy. Like that's what it was. It's like let's talk. Let's just talk. And you like bust out the brass knuckles and put them on. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. You know, that's what it was. Regarding the Agramites, I didn't really get it. Regarding the people, like you fight people and then you go to Agramites. I don't think you said it. You never really distinguish what you're fighting. If you're fighting like inside their bloodstream or something.
Yeah, I mean, we might have got a better idea if I could take my time reading the chat, reading the dialogue, but You know,
Can't
I had
risk
that
it. Can't risk it.
timer didn't pause during cutscenes, so
Nope.
what am I supposed to do?
It's true.
Um, so, oh man, I'm tempted to give like
In past that, there's like at least a world.
there's a
There's things.
there's a world
I'm thinking a 3, a 2 or a 3. What do you think?
2.5. Let's do the old
Two point.
point
We'll break.
5.
We have so many 0.5s all over. Gotta break it down the middle.
Audio visual. I mean, I wish we could have seen the 3D mod, but
Yeah.
as far as I could figure out, because I was digging around in the files trying to see if maybe there was a second exe. It's not in the options. You know, I just didn't see how to turn on the 3D, so I assume it's not available for the demo. So
Sure. Which is ridiculous because again, yeah, you want your selling point.
yeah.
So
I don't know. Like
let's compare it to Tiki's Escape, right? Like that game had at least like pretty cool mapping or
yeah.
pretty cool visual.
I mean, yeah. Well, that game had.
So
I
it's
mean, this
definitely
game
less
also
than
has
that.
custom art, so there's that. Oh, you know what? Also counts as audio is the theme song. So how many points do you give the theme song?
That's what I'm saying. This shine if you want to shine too.
Oh man, so there's effort there. I think it should at least be maybe a 3 because I think that they did I think it looks presentable, and they had custom UI and stuff. So
Yeah.
maybe 3 or 4. I don't know. It seems like the visuals were decent. 3.
I'm thinking 3.
All right, 3. Mapping. So we have to dock points. I mean, unfortunately, I didn't have time to test the maps, but I ran into collision problems even in the tiny amount of time I had.
Yep.
So that loses points. Otherwise, the mapping was pretty decent. It looked like an actual city. They looked like buildings. I could tell, like I came across a playground. So I was like, oh, that's cool. That looks like something. The indoors of buildings.
The thing.
I don't think they kind of felt a little bit like the map randomizer that RPGMaker has, but I feel like he put a little more effort to make it look like rooms. I guess maybe if I spent more time looking at it instead of rushing, maybe I could tell you if it was a random map or not. I don't think it was though, and I don't know. I think the mapping was
okay. And then we'll think about the dungeon maps too, right? Like,
yeah,
they're kind of. I mean, what can RPGMaker do really at that point?
Well, if it was in 3D.
I mean, but you still wouldn't have layers, right? That would just be an art. That wouldn't actually change like the navigation and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Mapping is both, right? So.
I mean, I kind of want to give it a 3. I mean, if Tiki's Escape gets a 3, I think it might be worth a 3.
I will say they kind of give because Tiki's mapping was like kind of big open and kind of tedious to run around, but HFH was like more compact, which I guess could be a good thing.
I mean, it does make it a little annoying to navigate. I was like,
oh yeah,
especially when I'm trying to avoid things, just like running into shit.
2.5,
especially when there were collision issues.
Sure.
And I was like second guessing, like, oh god, am I going to run into this like screen or is that like on the wall? I had that happen towards the end, where I was like, I wasn't sure if I could walk past that guy.
All right, I'm thinking 2.5 then.
All right, that's unfortunate, but you know, maybe do a collision pass on your maps. I don't know.
Maybe don't be a jabroni, yeah.
And also like layering, like I was able to stand on top of that like archway. Like, come on,
buddy, come on.
Technical. Oh man. Oh well, we didn't get to see the 3D mod, which would have been the biggest like boon to this. So we can't say that it had a cool feature.
Sorry, your demo. This is what you get for being greedy with your demo.
Yeah, it had a lot of custom UI that you could click on. That was kind of cool. I didn't get to get into that too much because of the 15-minute timer. I had tested that a little bit before the stream, and I was like, oh, this is a custom UI you can click on. That's cool. So maybe technical, I want to say, would be probably their strongest point. It'd be even stronger if the 3D mod worked.
Yes.
So maybe like a 3.5 or something even.
Yeah, I would say it was, let's see. Yeah, because there weren't really that many like critical bugs and stuff.
Yeah, at least that we couldn't find. Maybe if we had more time, we would have found more.
Maybe. Yeah, I'd say 3. I think similar to Tiki's is fair, 3.5.
Yeah.
4 seems too high just because it still uses a lot of like base. It's just a lot of base assets and just not a lot of risk in its programming. So.
All right. So this one I need to refresh my memory on.
This is going to be like a 0.
I think that's definitely a possibility. I might say 0.5 or 1. Just because.
Yeah, because it's not like $50.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna double check the gameplay hours. It says estimated gameplay time 17 to 24 hours. That sounds really high.
That seems, yeah. And do we believe him?
Yeah, I mean I do because it's gonna be a bunch of fucking grinding that you can't avoid.
Sure, it's really, yeah, really tedious.
That's my main concern is that like how much of this content is just grinding.
I will say that's the thing. Yeah, it's like even if it's a long game, if the game's designed to play that long isn't good, then that's still bad value, right?
Yeah.
So just forced gameplay isn't interesting.
So I think we should. I don't think we can give it a 0.
Oh man, you're too nice.
Really?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
All right. So we'll do 0.5
Again, the
then.
cost though, right? Because it's compared to the cost. Yeah, I think 0.5 is fair.
Because this we'll talk about. I guess this suggested price $5. Is that fair? Or should it be less? Should it be $2.99 like Tiki?
Oh yeah. See, I was thinking like a $3 game is fair. I was thinking $3 game is fair. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think the thing is, I think the problem that this guy had with in terms of value is that he probably allocated his because it seems like he had something of a budget and he just allocated it in places but not in other places. Like he has this stupid theme song and there's a whole soundtrack apparently. I think there's at least 7 or 8 songs that are custom. So he has that, and he has well, a 3D mod, but I'm pretty sure that's just a plugin. I don't think he did that. But he has all this UI stuff that he had to do. And at the end of the day, a lot of that really wasn't necessary. Like, what he really needed more was better combat and better, like, gameplay loop. Like, you can achieve all the stuff that this game does without having this complicated UI and crap. And I really feel like this UI doesn't add a lot.
Nope.
It adds, like, wow factor. Or it feels more professional because you're like, wow, look at this UI that I can easily access. But like in terms of like the actual gameplay, like it's whatever.
Yeah.
So you ready to talk about overall impression?
Sure. I'm thinking to. I guess we do bring the value. We do bring the value into this.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's.
Oh man,
He's really shooting himself in the foot with a lot of things, but with his $15 especially, it's like
insanity.
So much money.
I will say though, I think Tiki's is still a far better game. So,
yeah, that's true. I felt
so
with
it can't
Tiki's,
be a D plus. So now we still have like F plus. I know that sounds hilarious, but technically that's a real score we can give.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if it was $3, what would I give? And if it wasn't, and if it's this $15, what would I give? So I don't know. Do you have an idea if you can start first? I'll think while you think.
Boy, oh boy, am I the generous one? I want to give it a D minus. D minus or F plus, I think is where I'm at because I mean it's so hard because it's based on this demo, so I have to like imagine what the game is like, and the demo makes such a bad impression compared to like the game.
Yeah.
Like, so I have to imagine if I wasn't in a hurry to like click on all this shit, like what would I actually get out of this game?
I don't think much.
Yeah, I think it would be pretty lame. Lots of just. I mean, I feel like you just get your 4 party members. I'm looking at the screenshots of the game here, and then you just beat people, and you just go to a part of town where you got to beat more people. Maybe there'll be a boss fight of beating people. But that's it. That's the whole game. Like, where's like the story progression? Where's anything? And it's not a roguelike, so it lied. I just remembered. That was something we wanted. That we got a game over screen on the first tutorial.
Yeah, there's okay. I'm gonna say I'm giving it an F plus because
F
if it
plus.
was $3, I would have given it a D minus if it was a $3 game. But I'm like, okay, well that just answered the question then because it's not, so I have to go below D minus. So
yeah,
give it an F plus. An F plus. Look at you. You got a plus, guy.
You got a plus. You got F plus. Good job.
Good job, guy.
Maybe execute on the ideas better, and maybe you'll get a D minus one day.
One day, you can strive for so much.
Oh boy, this game actually made me angry.
Oh, dude, there
The
you go.
15-minute timer was so frustrating.
So
Like,
bad.
so I'm tempted to judge it based on, you know,
I think that's
the
fair.
the demo impression.
The
Be
greed.
like,
Yeah.
yeah. I think I might actually go lower than you. Give it F,
Oh man.
because I can't stop thinking about like how frustrated I am. I guess
Yeah,
it's
we,
like,
we get such an unfair glimpse of the game, and it's on top of that, it's also because the game is $15.
yeah,
So it's just like double the greed, right? Like your
yeah,
shit's
the
BS.
$15. God,
Yeah.
jeez. And he didn't let me even see. So like he has this note that's like, oh, play the 2D version of the game if your computer can't handle the 3D version. Well, I don't know if it can because you gave me a demo and you didn't let me see the 3D version.
Yeah, the greed was too much. Too much of game's insane price, the demo's too stingy, everything's too stingy. It's just no, but my genius, I can't let people you're nothing, guy. You're nothing. You're no
You're
one.
nobody.
So yeah, I think
Yeah,
the value, because like I mean, yeah, I mean maybe and honestly, to be fair, the game past what it was. I'm sure that's the whole game. Yeah, you level up. Yeah, you get a few more skills, but I'm sure nothing goes past attack, AOE spell, or damage spell, single target, or heal, right? Like I'm sure the game doesn't go past that.
yeah, I'm
And in
sure
that
that's
case,
100% of the game. It's just like no real strategy, just like managing your TP, which is pretty basic because either you have a ton or you don't have any, and you use one skill and then you have a ton. And it's like, and you can heal, but you can heal out of combat. So, and there's a button. I didn't talk about this. There's a button that returns you to base. So, like, I assume there's going to be like an in or restoration. So, like, it becomes like, is this an attrition system or not? Because it
yeah,
just seems really easy to manage if it is. Which, if it is going to be that easy, why not just like restore my mana after battle or something, or restore my health after battle even? Which is very strange. Like, it's very strange that it has like, is it meant for kids? But it's like, it seems like it kind of puts up this wall of like grinding and stuff. I don't know.
yeah, yep. So I feel confident that knowing the game will never get past what that is, and probably have a bunch of force grinding. Like even if the game was fairly priced, I wouldn't give it more than a D, right? So
Yeah,
I think
I'm
it's fair
pretty
to know.
I'm pretty confident. I think if we had played the real game for an hour and we got to see the 3D, I think I'd maybe go as high as an F plus or D minus. But like, I think an F is fair for this demo pissing me off. Like, your game should not piss off your players and make them like
Yeah.
not want to play your game.
Even out of spite, like even the game is good. The demo is just so restrictive and frustrating, and like so I mean the best way, it's unuser friendly, right? It's like you're literally fighting the demo because it's so greedy. You're right. It's like I think that does negative. It's almost worth it. Like you shouldn't even just even put the demo up, like,
Yeah,
and just
it's hurting your
it's
sales at that
insulting.
point.
Yeah, because people really just hate it instead of maybe getting a risky someone just feeling a little gutsy, right, and throwing a dumb sale. Now they're like, oh, I'll try this demo. Oh, this game is like really bad and also not worth $15. So,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But okay, so what's the final score? 2.25 F plus. Price $15.
It's just hilarious thinking about $15 compared to $3. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah, what a difference it makes to feel like a game that's like kind of knows its place and like just does what it does. And I felt like, yeah, I'll play this game some more, sure.
yep.
And this game is
Versus,
just insulting. It's like,
where do you get it? All right, I think we're good then.
all right, yeah, I think we're good. I think that's going to cover everything on this one. See you guys next time.
Yeah.